I broke 3 years of celibacy for a man who actually turned out to be a covert narcissist, and I cannot believe I did not see it. I'm so grateful I realized it as quickly as I did, but recovering from just like 4 or 5 weeks of narcissistic abuse is like fucked up. But I'm grateful for the valuable lesson that this taught me. I see it for all that it is. It only makes me that much wiser and that much stronger.
Yeah. They're very wise and very strong. They just can't help it, guys. They can't help themselves from Chara. I need it. You can see their fingers are trembling, weak knees, arms are heavy. She's vomiting on the sweater already. You finished that sentence. But gentlemen, before we continue with this woman and many other that we have today, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And now, let's me and Ampu continue with this woman, guys, that just can't help herself. She needs Char, and she wasted 3 years of celibacy by sleeping with the first bad boy that paid her any attention. Let's get back to the video.
It only makes me that much wiser and that much stronger, but it is safe to say that my celibacy has started over. We are back at day 1.
Yeah, day 1 until next week when you meet another Char. So funny, guys. Oh, I didn't know he was a narcissist. Guys, I can tell you right now, every person on this planet could have judged that this person, the one she hooked up with, was a red flag from a mile away. Okay, everybody can do it, guys. Any child above 5 years old could have probably figured that out. She needed weeks, according to her own words, to figure that one out. Weeks of this guy getting a freebie, a free sample, just pumping this woman and then dumping her. Congratulations, you played yourself. But now, guys, let's get you let's get you jumping into the weekend with this witch right here. A bit of misandry to start off the weekend.
So one of my coworkers came up to say hi to me last night, and he goes, "Hi, Miss Feminist." And I was like, I'm not a feminist, I'm a misandrist. I don't care about men's issues, and in fact, I hope they get considerably worse. I would actually like to see the male self-delete rate skyrocket. Oh, it's so sad that men can't cry. It's so sad that men can't show emotion and cry. Okay, well, it's against the law to grape women, but you guys do that every single day of the week. Oh, very...
Yeah, guys, in fact, this week, excuse me, I only graped 4 women. Yesterday I was feeling a bit down, a bit tired, you know, couldn't grape my daily women. But today I'm gonna make up for it, you know. Today I'm gonna grape 2 women. No, in fact, you know what, I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna grape 3 women, guys. Just to spite this woman.
Very picky and choosy. Men should start in jail and prove their way out.
Yeah, very reasonable. By the way, this is how your kids will look. If you have S3X inbred, I think you call it. This is like the product of generations of people sleeping with their cousins, you know, the first cousin. But anyway, let's not comment on her physical appearance. You know what this one reminds me, guys? It's a very specific moment, but if you know, you know. You remember that moment of Monsters Incorporated, the Disney movie, or Pixar, or DreamWorks, or whatever, where the evil character, the lizard one, sucks out there was another monster. I think it wasn't Mike Wazowski. There was like another monster, and this monster was about to tail on the lizard. And so what the lizard did was he put something on this monster's mouth and basically sucked him off. And he became really pale with like really big red lips. Very specific moment, guys, but I'm gonna tell the editor to probably put that in so you can figure this one out. But anyway, gentlemen, before we continue, you see, guys, I'm not that bad. Some people say, "Oh, Hidan, you're so hateful, you're so salty," which I am. But guys, I'm nowhere near these levels, alright? She wishes on men's self-delete rates to increase. She views every man as a daily rapist. Like, what are we talking about, guys? And this is the result of being so brainwashed. I mean, I also would want men to self-delete if I believe that every single man on this planet is a daily rapist who makes my life worse. In reality, nobody is making her life worse. In reality, there are multiple men doing services for her, so she doesn't perish on the street like a sad puppy, you know? Like, we're literally upkeeping this woman's life, and this is how she's grateful. Oh my hell, guys. Can we go to the good old days where, you know, dinner was cold and we just took measures on our own hands so we don't get the byproduct of this bullshit? But anyway, guys, moving on. Another shameful woman, guys.
I get comments all the time from men being like, you're never going to find the guy who ever will like you if you keep posting this stuff on the internet. And you're absolutely right. And I understand. I guarantee a lot of men see my content and go, hell no, keep that bitch far from me. And that's fine. That's totally okay. And when I get boyfriends and they see me making videos about having BV, you think they're excited about that? No, I get the phone call. My mom sees your TikToks. Like, why are you posting that? Bro, one day somebody will find my TikToks and think I'm hilarious and think I'm funny and want.
Oh, hell no. Hell no, guys. Can I get a hell no? Everybody watching this right now is like, hell no, sister. We're so far from considering you hilarious, it's not even close. Okay, can we just appreciate, guys, stop for a moment to think how shameful it is, the things that these women post on TikTok. And it's true. Imagine you get a girlfriend, this one for example, and you show this woman's TikTok to your mother. It's shameful, guys. It's embarrassing. The FBI cannot get this information out of me if this was my girlfriend, you know? I wouldn't want nobody to see it. It's embarrassing, guys, what these women do. And notice how we only get like 20% of what they actually do. You know, we only get 20% of the, let's say 20% of what this woman does in dating. And it comes through the prism of her victimizing herself and trying to put herself in a bright light, you know? So, and even then, it's extremely embarrassing and shameful. These women, guys, are just so far beyond the point of no return.
And want to get to know me, and we'll have a great laugh. And you know what? They will love me for me. Again. One day, maybe not now, but one day.
No, sister, no. No, it's not gonna happen. Now, guys, let's move on to the last one. And then we'll move on to our article.
This man was like, oh, if you're an artist, let me see some of your paintings. And I literally looked at him and I was like, no. He was like, why? Don't be self-conscious. I'm sure they're beautiful. I was like, they are beautiful, but I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Like, you're going to say your opinion and then it's going to seep into my project. And you're unqualified. I don't want your opinion. He looked at me like kind of shocked, but like, I said it once.
And here ends the TikTok, guys. Wow. So empowering. I feel so intimidated right now. I got so soft, guys. She's so intimidating. Is this what passes by modern day empowerment? It's just distasteful at all levels, you know? Long gone are the days, guys, where women will be delicate, graceful, you know, polite, pleasant to be around, soft-spoken. Hell no, guys. We don't get that anymore. You will notice that reflected in culture, how all the poems, all the love stories, the movies of saving the princess, all of culture written by men, when you know, in regards to women, is a woman that is soft-spoken, a woman that is a princess. This is what men like. This is what men feel attracted to. But nowadays, women have totally left that behind, all the decency, and this is what passes by empowerment nowadays, right? Just look at her eyes.
See some of your.
Look at that bitchy look, guys. If the word bitchy could materialize into a person, this is how it will look. Extremely disgusting, arrogant look. And then this guy just politely asks her, hey, can I see your art? And she's like, no, you dirty peasant, you can't see my art. Okay, bitch, nobody wanted to see it anyway. Okay, it probably looks like crap anyway, you know? What is this? You put yourself on an altar like, oh no, you mortals, you can't see my art. Get the hell out of here, man. And you know, and I said this, and I said that, and oh, don't make me repeat myself. Like, who are you talking to, you little bitch? Know your place. You know what I'm saying, guys? Ampu, bring me the belt. My hell, these women, guys. But now, enough about these harpies, guys, enough. You have enough for the whole weekend. Let's move on to a little segment I'm gonna do before the article story, guys. I did this segment like 2 videos ago when I said an unpopular opinion that men are more beautiful than women, which they are. And some guys had the audacity to disagree with me, which, look, guys, if you're watching this, this channel's point is for you to agree with every statement I say without questioning it, all right? If you're disagreeing with me, you're not doing it right. But hear me out today. I got another topic, guys. American football, right? American football. Most of my audience is American, so I can imagine the comments, but hear me out, guys. Now, football, what you call soccer, that's the OG football, right? That's the original. That's the best one. Not only is it the most profitable sport on planet Earth, but it's also the most viewed one and the one with the biggest group of fans. But it's not that bothers me, you know? This is not a competition. What really bothers me, guys, is that you Americans have the audacity to name your sport football when, first off, you don't play it with your feet. At least not for the most part. I know you kick the ball sometimes. And second off, it's not even a ball. Like, what are we talking about, guys? You name your sport, it's a name comprised of 2 words, and none of the words actually describe what you do in the sport, right? It's ludicrous, guys. It's as if the Canadians came up with hockey, and then they call it football, you know, because, oh, well, we use our feet sometimes. I know that it's a disc and not a ball, but who cares, you know? Probably that was the reasoning behind American football. You guys just came up with a sport and someone said, oh, name it football. Or what, like the Europeans? Yeah, name it football. But we don't play with our feet and it's not even a ball. Who cares? Just name it football, you know? Guys, the audacity. And then, to top it all off, the cherry on top of the cake, you actually rename original football into soccer. What? The audacity, guys. My hell. You you take the name of European sport, our sport, you name that your sport with our name, and then you change our name. Like, what are we talking about, guys? But anyway, hear me out, alright? There's no argument against this, guys. You can call soccer gay all you want, but what I'm talking right here is just facts, alright? But anyway, let's move on to our article, guys. Leave your spiteful comments down below. European bros stand behind me. We need to defend football so it doesn't get called soccer. What is soccer, guys? What does soccer mean? It's football because we play this sport 90% of the time with our feet, and it's a ball. Why do you call it soccer? Anyway. So, article story, very important, guys. Jokes aside, very important article. Concentrate, guys. She sent me this after 3 dates. Why do I feel like this crap happens all the time after a few dates? I'm a 26-year-old male, went on a few dates with 28 female. She texted me this today. I've really enjoyed getting to know you. So you know where this is heading already. And I truly appreciate how thoughtful and generous you've been, especially with all the time and effort you've put into our dates and driving all this way. So again, you already know where this is going. If a woman is texting you like, oh, I see you're so polite, you're so good, it's already over. When women like you, they will be texting, why did you pump and dump me? That's the text that you'll get when they like you, because you are char, and their text will mirror something along the lines of, oh, you used me, oh, you were so bad, you're a narcissist. That is the text you get. If you get the text of, oh, I'm enjoying my time with you, you're such a thoughtful guy. Yeah, they don't like you, and they're gonna dump your ass for the char. After thinking about it though, I don't think I'm ready to move things forward. I'm really sorry if this is disappointing. You're such a kind and sweet person, and I just don't want to waste your time. Be all reliable, guys. This is like women 101. And this is the type of text you'll get if you're a nice man with nice morals and nice values, and you treat women properly, and you value their bodies, and you open doors, and you gift flowers. This is what you'll get. A huge middle finger through your face. All this that this woman wrote, okay, this whole paragraph boils down to go fuck yourself. I'm going to get my behind broken by char. This is what it really means. Excuse me, guys. I'm losing my voice because I spent so many hours shouting at harpies on TikTok. And so this is why men have stopped being gentlemen, alright? Women will say, where are all the good men? Why is every man a player? Because you, dirty harpies, choose the players. When you get a guy like this one, sweet and nice, this is what you do with him. You dismiss him. You may go on a couple of dates for the attention, but you never escalate, you never take things further, you never have sex with these men, right? If you're not extremely desperate. This is why men don't want to be gentlemen anymore. We don't want to pay for nothing. We don't want to pay hundreds of dollars so we get dumped while Chad is getting in between these women's legs for free. In fact, these women may sometimes pay Chad to break them. They'll pay the gas to go and see him on a Tuesday night. They'll pay 50-50 on the date, no problem. They'll go on a coffee date if it's for Chad, you know, and he spends like $2 on a coffee and then gets between their legs. No, it's like, hell no, guys. We're not doing this thing of being gentlemen anymore. Women have made it pretty clear that they do not like this treatment. So, you know, what better thing to do than to stop providing it for free? And so, yeah, that ends the commentary, guys. Let me know what you think. At what age, you tell me, did you come to the conclusion that women simply don't like good guys? They flee from them, guys. They flee from good guys like you would flee from a monster made out of crap. That's how fast they flee from it, alright? They just hate that shit. They hate being valued. They hate being treated nicely. They like it when you treat them like options and like pieces of meat, you know? So have at you. Now, personally, if you ask for me, you haven't asked, you don't care, but I'm going to tell you all, anyway. Personally, guys, I don't do dating because of this. I just don't want to be a bad boy, you know? My parents taught me to be a respectful human individual, and I don't want to be being a bad boy, putting on this facade of, oh, I don't care, I just see you as an option. I don't. I would want to see women as respectable human individuals, but they are not, so I just simply take myself out of the equation. I'm not going to play the game by their rules. I'm not going to be an a-hole. I'm not going to be a bad boy. If this is all it is, if all women appreciate bad boys, have at you. I'm just going to not be part of the game, you know? If I ever meet a woman, guys, that wants a good man, if they still exist, that is, because they are more rare than a unicorn, okay, but if I don't, I just prefer to be single. I don't want to be playing women and playing all these games. Hell no, guys, it's so tiresome to even think about it. So let me know what your approach is and how you view this, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Like and subscribe.